I'm Leilani Farrell, and for my art song project, I'm going to be analyzing Widmung by Robert Schumann. Widmung was composed in 1840 and is widely regarded to be one of Schumann's most popular works. It's set to a poem that was written by Friedrich Rückbert. I'm just going to say ahead of time, sorry for all of my awful pronunciations. And it's the first work in a song cycle called Märchen, which Schumann composed as a wedding gift to his wife, Clara. And in this song, he's describing how she's everything to him and describing the effect that she's had on him. The song is written in ternary form, A, B, A, and the first measure is the prelude, and then the A section lasts until around measure 14 before it starts transitioning back into the B section, which lasts for 16 measures until bar 30, and then the A section comes back in again and finishes out. And postlude starts on measure 40. The A section is written in A-flat major. The song begins with several measures of tonic expansion, and then the accompaniment is made up of arpeggiated eighth note patterns. And in this part of the song, the beginning of the song, the lyrics are translated to "You, my soul, you, my heart, you, the world in which I live." There's a little bit of text painting going on in the melody as well during this section. One example is on measures 8 and 9. These lines say, "You are my heaven to which I float." As these lyrics are sung, the melody is working its way up, and once the word float is reached, the melody kind of shoots up to its high point, the highest point it gets in the song. And there's also the line immediately following that can be translated to "You, my grave, into which my grief forever I've consigned." And during this segment, the melody comes back down, so that could be a thing too. And then the phrase ends on a PAC. After measure 14, the song goes into the B segment, which is a bit of a tonal shift from the A section. The key changes into E major, and the accompaniment, instead of keeping on with its eighth note arpeggiation, turns into more block chords and triplets. It also feels a lot slower than the first segment. And this part of the song kind of has a different tone to it, I think, with the words too, because some of it translates into "Your love gives me worth lovingly, you raise me above myself." And so that might explain part of the shift. The key changes back to A-flat, actually, around measure 26, so part of the way through the pattern. And the accompaniment pattern comes to normal as well. The rest of the phrase is spent transitioning back to the A segment, and the phrase ends on a half cadence. And the A phrase fully returns on measure 30, and the first several lines are unchanged from the beginning, but then about halfway through measure 35, some of the melody modulates back down a couple steps. And then instead of finishing out with the words from the first segment, it takes the last phrase from the B section, and then the song, and that phrase ends on a PAC, and the song finishes out with the postlude. And the postlude is interesting because it's a reference to Ave Maria by Schubert, which is a song that Clara really liked. Okay, so that was my analysis, and thanks for watching.